Hi, everybody. It's Braden again. Tonight, I have the pleasure of sitting down with Mr. Eric Armstrong. He is from Exit Heart of Texas Realty here in Cove and Colleen. I hang my hat with them as well. And I'm very proud to sit down and have a discussion about Eric and why he does this and who he is and all the wonderful things. So thank you, Eric, for coming tonight.
My pleasure.
And start off by telling us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, well, I'm Eric Armstrong, and I guess now I'm a kind of a longtime member of the Coppers Cove community. I've been in this area, living here full time since about 2009. But I first really started coming to Coppers Cove around the 1985 time frame. 86, I married my sweetheart, and she was from Coppers Cove. She got an educational background. Her family were educators. And way before that, I had a stepsister who was married to a soldier here. So I guess my first encounter with Coppers Cove was in about the 1974 time frame.
Yeah.
The Vietnam War.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I am that old. It was my older sister, mind you. But since then, I married my sweetie at right after graduating college at Angelo State University, just a bit west from here.
Yeah.
And took her on a whirlwind tour of the planet Earth.
Wow.
And lived everywhere from Korea to Germany and North Dakota, South Carolina, California, Alaska, you name it, we were there.
Yep. And now back to Texas.
And then we managed to raise three pretty good boys, all three Eagle Scouts, all three taller, handsomer, and smarter than me.
That's our goals in life, isn't it? Our kids
Yes,
get one step up.
I can't complain. I achieved that Maslow's hierarchy right at the top.
Yeah, perfect. So how did you get into real estate?
Back in college, my mom had spent some time as a realtor in San Antonio, and my minor in college was real estate finance. My major was economics. So I had a little bit of family influence and just, okay, well, that looks neat. Then I didn't use it. I went to the military instead.
Yeah.
And, but, with all things, buying, selling homes or, wherever I was, San Antonio or Alaska or wherever, kind of meet new people. Some are, as we say, those agents, kind of the fall by, and I wanted to make sure that we treated folks right. And because even me, I thought at times my realtors would treat me right, and I thought some were fabulous, but I wanted to be on the fabulous side, and I thought we could make this happen. Then after the military, I chased the money and a contractor on Fort Hood, and that was great. I had a great time firing about 500 people, including myself.
Oh, okay.
That's what happens when you don't win the contract after you've already won the contract. And but it was a great learning experience. Every experience you have, if you don't learn from it, then you've missed out.
Yep.
So and then when I fired myself, I said, why don't I just try working for myself? And as an independent contractor, as a realtor, you're your own business person.
Yep.
Can you make that happen? And what I found out was, oh yeah, if you care about your people and you have that magic word called initiative,
yes,
you can't help but succeed.
Yep. Very true.
So that's why I'm here.
That's why you're here. Oh, well, I'm glad you're here.
Ah, thank you.
And why did you decide to go with the Exit brand for your brokerage with?
Well, I had been with Exit as just an agent. The broker that owned it before us, he had gone through several franchises. First he was an independent, then he was one franchise, and they weren't getting much out of it. Then they were another franchise, and the second franchise was Exit, and the culture is just fabulous, top down to bottom. Everybody is of the same success mindset, and we have 5 pillars. From training to branding to education to technology, the Exit formula, which is a unique event, and then of course culture is the pillar that I really, well, other than the formula, the culture is such as probably the most collaborative culture I have experienced in my working world,
Yeah.
including my military service.
Okay.
So that's we had to have a lot of collaboration in the military, but this is different. This is a different level.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. So what is one thing that about Exit and Exit Heart of Texas Realty that people don't know right off the top? What's unique?
Well, you're invited in.
Mhm.
That's one thing. I can go on and on. But if your personality is such that you won't make it as a good fit, then Greg and I, we take a look at, okay, who's a good fit, and some folks, they may be great, but they're not Exit great. I'll put it that way. And we love working with all kind of folks. As you can tell, the demographics of our office it's as wide a demographic base as in our community, or maybe better. I don't know. I haven't really looked, other than everybody's great. I couldn't be more delighted with the independent contractor realtors we have, because they get it. They know why they're here. That magic word, initiative. And we're bringing some along. We have some new agents that don't know what right looks like. So here we are. Let's show you.
Yep.
Through success. I love showing through success. Failure has a teaching component all to itself. If you get burned, you don't want to do that again.
Yes.
But I also like, if you win, that's a teachable moment too, and don't take it for granted.
Absolutely. Yes. The family atmosphere at Exit here is, and the ability to ask questions and get answers and help through everything is amazing. And I cherish that greatly in our Exit family.
Well, it's what Greg and I both love to do.
Yeah.
We come from diverse backgrounds, and both of us have been thrust into leadership positions, whether we wanted them or not necessarily. And I had some great mentors along the way. And here I am, a squadron commander in the military, and one of my mentors was one of my enlisted troops that was just phenomenal. And I was very blessed to have that many people that, well, let's go this way with this idea.
Yeah.
And and when I listen to folks, whether or not they're someone working for me or someone working beside me or from top, and sometimes the decisions that I get that are most useful are from someone below me on the pecking scale, as far as length of career and time and stuff and doing things. I learned that as an instructor. I may be smarter than the 15 students I have, but I'm not smarter than all of my students.
Yeah.
So
Everybody can bring something to the table.
oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Span and depth.
Yeah, for sure. So branching out a little bit, what's one of your favorite things to do in this area, in our community? Outside of work?
Outside of work,
Yeah.
gee, what's that?
Do we do that?
Yeah. Well, of course, there's I say my real family,
Yeah.
but relatively new to the grandparent role.
Yes.
Yeah, I love seeing my grandson, but I also love seeing my son be a dad.
Yeah.
And I'll have that chance a couple more times, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
got two more sons,
Excellent.
but living vicariously through the success of my kids is it's unbeatable.
Yeah.
And when I'm not doing that, I try to swing a little golf club thing around every now and then. And of course, physical fitness, as you well know, that I
Yes.
send that little monthly notice, hey, compete with the old guy.
Yeah. I need to get on that boat. Yeah.
Hey, take care of your body, mind, and spirit,
Absolutely.
and it'll take care of you.
So very important. Thank you so much, Eric. How do people get a hold of you or the exit office?
Well, you can give me a phone call at 254-781-2012. You can email me at eric@exithot.com. You can come by either one of our two offices at 2526 East Business 190 in Copperas Cove, or 4003 West Stan Schluter Loop in Killeen. And I'm pretty impressed with myself that I remembered that.
That was very good. You didn't even have that written down, did you?
It's almost as good as remembering my wife's birthday, my
Your
anniversary,
anniversary.
and her social security number, which is a big thing for guys.
Yeah. Way to go.
Woo.
Thank you, Eric, for
My,
talking with me tonight. And
my pleasure.
I am so glad to have sat down with you. We will talk again soon.
This is awesome. You're doing fabulous.
Thank you, Eric.
And I'll call you on Friday. My party
Perfect.
starts Friday.
Excellent. Thanks, Eric.
All righty. Thank you again.
Bye.